Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And this little beauty is the Snap-on 1/4 inch, 4 inch locking power adapter, or TMLPA4. Now this is a 4 inch, basically a quarter hex to quarter square adapter. I've got a bunch of them. I love these things. I use them all the time. Here's one of my favorites. This is a PB Swiss, kind of pricey. Well, I used to think it was pricey till I saw that. And this is great, holds the sockets solidly, except the sockets can come off because it's nothing but a ball detent. This is kind of the classic size. It's 1/4 inch hex on this tiny little thing. This is actually a Snap-on, even though it's not branded anywhere. Weird. This is one of the 3/8, same idea, but again a ball detent. Now I do have some others here in this kit, but I only have this long version that has the basically the pin. And that pin, if you have a socket that it can drop into, which means basically a hole, and a lot of the impacts do, this actually locks it in, but then you have to use a tool like a pick to pop it free. Now what I wanted was basically an extension that I could lock into a quick lock mechanism and then would hold a socket on using a lock. That is rock solid. There is no way that's going to stick to a fastener and pop off somewhere, or I'm going to pull it out, and this often happens. You pull the tool out and where's the bit or where's the socket? So that's what I was after. The problem with this tool is it's 50 bucks just for this thing right here. And it's now back ordered until August. So even if you wanted one, you'd have to wait. But I've been waiting for a while myself to get a hold of one of these. And the reason is I use these things all the time. One of my favorite tools, are these Snap-on interchangeable bit sockets, or bit ratchets, excuse me. And the bit, I guess I should call them maybe a shaft, includes this 1/4 inch. But I have many times pulled this out only to find my socket still stuck to the fastener, especially if it's old or rusty, or not maybe up to the specs of Snap-on sockets. Now, I use a lot of these kind of 1/4 inch drivers. In fact, here's my history of 1/4 inch drivers. I love this little Snap-on one with the ability to attach say a socket or a torque wrench or whatever you want. I mean a ratchet or a torque wrench to that end. Here's an older one, kind of classic. Somewhere on here I've got the old, can barely see it maybe, Snap-on right there. Here's an even older one, the TM40. Now I am in the process of building one of these. I haven't figured out how to do it. This is actually not Snap-on, but I'm going to drill it out and see if I can start, figuring out how to stick my own extension in to make my own little stubby one. Once I have that, I'm actually going to, I don't know where it went, but I've got a little orange stubby. Probably saw it here. Maybe it fell off the back. But anyway, this is why I'm here, is this guy. As far as the Snap-on locking socket holder, or I don't know, power lock, I guess they call these things, or locking power adapter, great. I use a lot of the 1/4 inch stuff, and I wanted to take some of my 1/4 inch locking drivers to the next level. So once I do that, and then I throw on, pop a socket off here, right there, drop that on, can slide it on. Even with that, it automatically goes in, but then it's locked. So there I've got a set tool using this Vera handle. Snap-on, to my knowledge, doesn't make one that locks in like this Hasit does, which is one of the better tools for holding a bit nice and snug. That's in there, just rock solid. Anyway, so I thought I'd up my game, but it is 50 bucks. 50 bucks is a lot of money for a little 6 or 4 inch adapter. I mean, that's like $12.50 an inch here for this little thing. But it does make a difference. And so many times I've pulled stuff out of a, some confined space, and it's like I got to go back in and get the socket. So that's why I got it. Thought I'd show it to you. There are all kinds of other adapters. Once you've got these locking, these quick lock systems into a good handle, I mean, they're pretty amazing. But even here with this is also a snap-on. Even with this one, I'm still going to probably pop free the socket. So that's why I got this guy. Let me know what you think. Is it worth it? $50 for something like that? But I've had good luck with these kinds of snap-on locking adapters in the past, and it'll supplement the stuff I've got. And with that, Doc out.